Abandoned auto factory. Ooh, Imperial battleship. You again? I told you, leave us alone. Strange, this captain thinks he's already seen our battleship before. He definitely hasn't. Sir, they're on the attack. Our own brothers and sisters. Oh god, really? Come on, why? Why would you do this to us? What you got? Piercer Laser Mark II. 4 squadrons. Okay, you got 2... what do we got here? Meteor shower, okay. Right, we're going to set up properly here. You've got frigates. Fighter prototype. Fighter prototype. You can put the longbow here. And I guess we'll start doing what we can here. We got a nuke that's going to trigger in 100 seconds, so... Right, anyway. They're coming straight in. Ow! How dare you, sir? Go for my weapons. How dare they go for my weapons? Hit this thing, quick! Okay. Let's get you out of there, because you got heavily damaged. Bring out... flash drones? No, bring out the boomer drones. Okay, you're going to be hit by that, aren't you? Yeah, it's not going to be good for you. So move over here for me. Move back a bit. Help them. You can win that one. Sub-Zero gun. You can pierce a laser straight on your hull, please. Okay. Can I get back over there, please? Okay. Move over there. Over there. You just teleport? No. You just shield it up. Oh god, we're gonna get a shot straight to the bloody... Ah! Yeah, I know. Not great for anyone. Oh god, why are you there? By the way. Can we enemy reinforcements? Really? Okay, that's not great. We have a nuke ready for this. Okay, can we... Let's see if we can basically wait until they're all deployed. Come on. Get in already. No, you go over there, go. Okay. Beautiful. You can retreat out of there, please. Why are you frozen? Why are you frozen? Why are you telling... You're... For some reason, that... Oh! You're not shielded, you are a bender drive. Okay, wow, okay. Prototype means you have a random ability. Prototype means you have a random ability. Okay, you're... Okay, that's slightly less... That's slightly less convenient. That's your last... That's your last... Okay, you can just go over there. You can go over there. Go over there. Boomer drones. Go help out, defeat that thing. Yeah, we just lost the bloody thing, didn't we? Because he just... Oh, that's not great for us, is it? No. Right. Can we get anything? We can get... Bender drive. Turn up here. Okay, move up over there. Bender drive over there. You wanna give me that? I don't care about... No. Jump, please. And then getting that nuke online is useful. Good. Drone Mark III Crafter. Also something we could just sit in the back, though. Losing that was a real pain. You also got no scrap from that. Really? Oh, come on. That was a pain, though. That was a bad hit from us. Again, something I can stop, is it? Well, 59.92, 59.90. Yeah, Mina Silk is going to completely own this yet again. Hopefully, get some supplies for this. To get, I don't think we're going to be able to get another bar, but maybe we managed to get. Hopefully, we managed to get enough for the another to increase the amount of. Continue, yeah, please. Yeah, it's fine. 135. Does that give me enough for what? It's a big question. Yeah, I got that. Okay. You can get hardened hull, or I can save up for an extra hull bar. I am tempted to save up the hull bar just because hull bar useful. Hull bar useful. Hull bar is basically an extra 110 as opposed to an extra 15. Extra 110 as opposed to an extra 45. Aki battleship. Straight up, an Imperial crew. There's no one I'd rather try my new weapon on. Inner transmission, sir. Any idea what this weapon he's talking about? No idea, Lieutenant, but I have a feeling we'll find out. Is it a Sub-Zero gun? It's a Sub-Zero gun. Mark 1. Really? Oh wow, this is actually even more beneficial for us, isn't it? Because of that there means we can only get attacked from here and here. Which actually goes really well for us. Right, so cruiser longbow over there, and that benefits you. Frigate over here, you're coming out with drones and etc. So we can put the... You were the bender drive. I don't want the bender drive one, I want the shield one over there. And I'm gonna flash drone here. So I think we'll keep the flash down there. And then we jump you out, start hammering them as much as possible. That'll be the plan, I think. Okay, you're coming in, fine. Drones coming for us here. Ghost fighters as well. Okay, you got a bit of a problem here. They can't come this way, can they? Not without taking a lot of damage from the... Okay. In that case, yeah, there's a lot of damage to be dealt over here. Alright, go over there. See what you can do about that. Okay, fighters, retreat. Freeze you there. Alright, okay. I'm actually going to move you straight over here. You're all ready to jump. Right, we're going to put it over here. We can put the crafter drone over here as well, just to help out and create stuff, because again, it's unlikely things will come this way. Because if they do, they'll take a lot of damage. A lot of damage happens to people that come this way. I'm going to use that for my advantage. Let's take you back. We've got the extra one, so we'll put the extra we need to out here. What do we have here? We have 2 more ghosts. Mark 3 ghosts, but there are 2 more ghosts. Sadly, this is going to do wrong. I wish it was like these 3, but hey, we'll have to make do as best we can. I can't destroy those, can I? No, I cannot. Not really. Not absolutely. We can do a lot about it, though. Alright, okay. You're gonna take a lot of damage, but there's no way around that, really. Okay, they have woken up to the fact that they can't really deal with that as it is, which is fine. Funny. 16 seconds. Get over there. Unload into that, please. Your DPS is quite high. Keep it going. Second frigates, come out of there. Oh, while attacking, they can't do that, can they? Won't charge while fighting. So, 7 seconds left. Actually, on 5 seconds left, I think we'll pull back a smidgen. Right. Can you get that drone over there, please? Go. You are quite speedy. Good. You jump back just in time. Ghost to take some damage, don't Ghost. Let's not let you redo that. Good. Right, 21 seconds. Okay, you're going to go over there and start attacking the squadron area. Keep that squadron damage as much as high as possible. Boom. Okay, you got 29 seconds, 18 seconds left here. Now keep going. Do what you can there. Drones again. Do what you can over there. The DPS is super high. Okay, jump back. And go for the win, actually. Boom. 94. Which is enough to get me my sickbay. Sir, we have a situation. Several crew members are vomiting and hallucinating up a storm. The weapon, Admiral. It seems that it was biological. Sir, I've never encountered anything like this before. At least I don't think I have. What should we do? Send a specialist officer to study the bioweapon. Okay, so the weapon was actually irrelevant to the actual combat. Lieutenant, identify this thing ASAP before it gets worse. On my way, sir. So I've analysed the agents. Those Akis created a real monster of a virus. There appear to be two phases. Phase 1 is the symptoms we've already seen. The vomiting, the fevers, the hallucinations. And Phase 2, hypercellular degeneration. Meaning what exactly? Meaning this virus causes the infected to age, sir. And fast. 10 years in a day. Luckily, we have avoided all that. I've administered a serum. Just a little something I whipped up in the lab. The infected are already recovering. These Akis sure have clever ways to kill Imperials. Cool, that didn't actually hurt us at all. So, yoink. I'm 14 points away from the extra hull bar. Shame. I think we're clear in this sector. Yes, we are. Star map. Right. Omega Neofract. Almost at the cluster boss. Almost at the cluster boss. This is a healing station, Admiral. For a price, we'll heal your wounded with our magic. I don't know, sir. Sounds like a little sketchy to me. Continue. You don't have to scrap when you don't wish to spend it. I don't need any healing. Heal an officer. I have no officer's requirement of healing. Thank you for your offer, but we have no need for your services at this time. You should have paid for our services, Admiral. We've put a hex on one of your officers. Oh, great. Now you're weakened. Now can I pay for you? Bloody wizards. Bloody space wizards. Right. Anomaly signal. All I want is 14 scrap. All I want. Church ship. You can relax, Admiral. We're giving away our battleship tech now. The sooner we do, the sooner we can join them in the garden. Let's see what we have left. Tech for scanner upgrade? Here, take it. Ah, my soul feels lighter already. Well, we didn't get that, did we? No. And the next... We've done everything here, and the next jump is the boss. So, what can we do instead? We haven't got that. Hardened hull. I can go for squadron support, I guess. Go for squad support and hope for the best. Hardened hull. Squadron support. Heat capacitor. Squadron dock recovery? It's 11 seconds, possibly. I don't need that anymore. Heat capacity would help us with not taking so much damage to rooms, if it ever becomes relevant. They're going to put, was it, who's the extra thruster boost there? Go on, go thruster boost person, and you can go over there. So I want to see if those stack. I don't think they do. I doubt they do, but hey, it's there just in case they do. And upgrades, the last upgrade is either squadron dock recovery or more heat capacitance. Heat capacitance, sure. We're trying to avoid things dying. Okay, let's go back to our default situation here. It's kind of weird that we have basically that is actually a jumper. Means technically, you're a fighter rather than a drone. You don't EMP when you arrive, but you have a higher DPS, so yeah, it's not that iffy. Get a second. Actually, you're still very useful to put down there. Okay, well, time for Tetsuo. Let's have a chat with you, shall we, buddy? I could have helped with the prisoners as well, couldn't I? Right. Tetsuo. Kaneda! Admiral Idaho, welcome to my dark stars. You might not believe me, but take my word for it. Things are much better now without the old man sticking his nose into my business. Achievement unlocked, by the way. Tetsuo, you don't see it, but it's there. Oberon would never let his people suffer the way you do with yours. No, that's true. Oberon was always more sharing. The problem was he never shared enough. Not with me, anyway. What more could you have wanted? Your wealth was nearly unrivaled in the clusters. What more could I want? Well, everything, Admiral. I want everything. And now the clusters have been leveled by the shutdown, I might just get it. But I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Where were we again? Right. Now I remember, I was about to end you. Well, here's hoping. Right, so what EMP Deluge? Every 100 seconds, an EMP Deluge hits your battleship and raises your system's heat. I'm kind of happy I increased my heat output now. So what have you got now? Your only weapon is a Sub-Zero gun. At the moment, you have 48. That is 12. That is 12 waves of all the ships. That's 12 waves of ships. Okay, we can deal with 12 waves of ships. I'm actually going to bring out my second Magneto frigates. Magneto, longbow. Have you got any jumpers? Advanced stealth, phase out, knock. Okay, okay. It's so far nothing we don't know exists. Prototype frigate means that whatever's over here can't hit you. We'll do what we can. We will do what we can. I mean, this, all we can do is do what we can. So, okay, we're online. They're online. Drones are coming in. Shoot them down for a bit. Wraiths appeared. Okay. Pull you back a smidgen. Get some damage down. Good. Plenty of damage down there. Good. Fighter's ghost over there. You're going to move up just because we're going to be pulling you back anyway. Good. Retreat, retreat. Wave 1 down. Shot the first out. We're going to start. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that whole thing I was talking about of tweaking and pulling back as and when we can. Right, we have that. You're online again. The heavy nukes. I want to coordinate a heavy nuke to basically destroy an entire wave by itself because it pretty much can. Already online? Okay. Things are online. Drone Mark 2s are patched. Ghost drone. Ghost fighter. Regular fighter. Okay, they're out. Honestly, do I just keep shooting? I'm going to just keep shooting. So far, anyway. Okay, drones up there. Oh, this is not the... okay. Okay, you retreat. This is not the... Oh yeah, that's the problem with this baby. This thing needs to actually retreat back. This actually needs to jump retreat back, doesn't it? Okay, you're out. Okay, shoot that out. Give me the prototype fighters again. You can come over here and help out. There we go. Pull you back. You can back over there. That's damage for a smidgen. Magneto frigates are out again. Right, 45 seconds away from the first hit. We haven't even taken a single point of damage yet. Although we have 15 seconds away from the EMP deluge. I want to see what exactly this does. Does it just shut down all my systems? Is it a full systems shutdown? Inconvenient if true. Hopefully not a whole system shutdown. That would be very bad for me. You know what? Let's get a bit of an advantage here. EMP deluge is happening. Oh, we managed to basically push them away. How bad is this? How bad is this? Fire something out immediately, quick. How bad is this? Okay, it can be a bit of a damage. Okay, it is a considerable EMP deluge. Weapons are still online. We'll do what we can here. Help out a smidgen, but everything is offline for a long time here. Focus fire, please. I'm gonna lose a bleed. Retreat. It retreats. The retreat successful. Put out frigate Mark 1 there. Take it out. Retreat you as well. Okay. Put out frigate. Put out the second prototype fighters over there. They're not helpful, but hey, it's something that's gonna help out in the long run. Okay, we're online again. It's painful. Anonymous can't take much more of those shots. But all in all, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. How are we doing? Magneto is 82%. Ready? Okay. 4, 5. The idea is that when everyone arrives here, once everyone's in combat here. Okay, you're dead. That launcher. Boom. Let's delete that from the face of the earth. That helps me out. Retreat for a smidgen. Jump over there because you can. Bring out the second Magneto drone over there. Good. Good. Okay, that's charged now. Spin up for smidgen. Okay. Things are online. Ghost, Great Ghost. Okay, everything's ghosty or racy at the moment. And I could take some shots out here, but frankly, I'm kind of happy just you know what? Just shoot them? Shoot them for a bit. Shoot these guys. Good. Frigate Mark 1s. The rates are doing anything up at the moment. Okay. Just fine, because we can just do... Okay, put you over there. EMP deluge is happening. That's not good. I don't like EMP deluge. EMP deluge makes me unhappy. Makes me unhappy deep in my soul. Okay, let's retreat. I can't afford to retreat you two now, can I? These things are going to be shutting down real soon. You're down to 2 health as well, which is inconvenient. Come on. 13. Okay, we're online. Okay, retreat you two. Right, both being retreated. Fighter prototype. Magneto is online. Okay, good. Bring those out. Right. You take damage from that? Is that doing damage? Doesn't seem to be. It just feels weird. Okay, how long already? You actually... You're 85, but there, it's not too bad. Okay. Guess we've gotten frigate stuff here. The MP deluge is a pain, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, no. God, you need to retreat back to base, don't you? Okay, you need to retreat. Shut out. You get a retreat. Okay, you need to retreat. You need to retreat as well, frankly, because as interesting as you are, you're just not that. I guess can you go over there? You got time to jump there and back again, so do that. Let's do some damage while you're there. Magneto 2 is ready. We can retreat you for a bit. Just for a smidge. Excuse me. You're going to be able to actually kill that entirely, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Well done you. Okay, you can jump back as soon as you can. This lot's going to be... Magneto is almost ready. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on over there. Get in it. So you need to retreat. You can get out of there. Retreat entirely. Bring out... prototype fighter's not ready yet, but you can put regular fighter out. 7 seconds until the nuke is done. Kind of want to put the nuke like out here. If you put the nuke out here, that'll hit everybody in this area. Let's freeze you in place. Put another shot out to you. Nuke destroys all of them. Retreat you real quick. Just for repair purposes, it needs both of you real quick. I mean, that's actually was a success, a really big grab for me. Deluge, get you out again. Let's get you out again. We still can. Hopefully you'll stay alive. Anton is like really low health right now. You are so close to death, Anton. The second that's online, actually, we'll put you back on there because you need to. The repair needs to happen, and thankfully it's not going to get to the point where it gets killed off again. Right, hit you off of there. I'm starting to in there. Right. Magneto, retreat. Get back over there, get back over there. Go over there, you can still use the help. Can we get you out for a smidgen? Might be helpful. Actually, you two retreat, as long as... You still got like 20 seconds to do this, so... Oh wow, double hit. Jump over there. Not great, but jump over there, you can do a little bit of damage. Actually, you might even get able to get the kill. Yeah, you will be able to get the kill. That's the win. That's the win right there. Last one. And we win. Total victory. I can't believe it. You've beaten me, Admiral. Good. Now you know where it is to suffer as the people in your sectors have suffered. Oh, believe me. Not even I am a stranger to suffering now. Look. Your face is purple. Did you just take his face off, sir? I have a feeling, Admiral, you have questions for me. You bet against the OMNIs. You made a fortune when they collapsed. That is why you shut them down. I made money off their collapse, yes, but I made money on everything, Admiral. I played all the angles. That's what a good businessman does. I would have made even more had they shut down, believe me. You can't fault me for being the only one smart enough to profit from our apocalypse, can you? But I did not shut down the OMNIs. At least, not directly. Not directly? What do you mean? You see, I had a plan to interfere with the old man's toys at one time. A plan that ultimately failed. I was going to reach the Master Node, Admiral. Master Node Terminal, sorry. The Master Node Terminal? There's a theory I know to be true, that a terminal exists somewhere near Elysium, a secretive master node terminal that Oberon built at the dawn of the Empire. The master node terminal monitors the location of every single Omni in the Empire and controls the full net traffic. By reaching and making changes to the master node, one could give his or her house insurmountable advantages that could ultimately lead to total control of the Empire. How could one give his or her house advantages? Oh, in so many ways. By offlining Omnis to give your house more Omnis than permitted by Oberon's quota, or one could control folder traffic and trap his or her enemy in certain clusters. Very useful in war. And I had an operative who knew where the secretive master node terminal was, an Imperial scientist who had worked with Oberon on a systems update of the node. In before, that's my wife. For a small fortune and protection from Oberon, he, okay, it wasn't my wife, was going to give me its location. But my plan had a flaw. A Kosh by the name of General Vivar. You worked with a Kosh, but you despise them, and they you. Yes, but we despise Oberon more. It was a mistake, my undoing. Had I not involved Vivar, the Omnis will still be active, and I wouldn't be here dying as I am. Somehow Vivar found out the operative's identity and cut me out of our arrangement. Vivar and the scientist must have reached the master node and somehow shut all the Omnis down by mistake. Kosh, imbecile. Ask Tetsuo the name of the scientist. The name of the scientist? Dr. Karras. Not that it will do you any good. You'll never find him trapped as you are in this cluster. I suspect he resides in Kosh sectors. You must have more questions, don't you, Oberon's favorite? I've learnt all I want to know about this. What happened to your face? This is the price for our mods, Admiral. Without the Omnis around, they can't be monitored as they should. As they say, I'm due for a checkup. You have more questions? What do you know about me, Tetsuo? What an odd question to ask at a time like this, Admiral. All I know is what everyone else knows. You're the poster child for the Empire, its greatest hero who was said to have died valiantly on Gehenna, vitrifying the survivalists. But obviously that was a lie spread by your Emperor. I could also know that you have a wife, Rebecca Calvin, an Imperial pilot, one of the best the Empire ever produced. What else can you tell me about her? Do you not remember your own wife? You're a strange man, Admiral. I recall only one other detail. You, your wife, and Vice Admiral Okonkwo went to school together at the Academy, were its prized pupils, and were very close. Of course, this could also have been more Imperial propaganda. There's so much of it in the cluster, isn't there? Not really. No more questions. Surrender, Tetsuo. You have my word I will treat you fairly as my prisoner. Surrender so that I can die on your ship. I don't think so. You will destroy my ship and me in it. But first, I ask of you a favor. If you see the old man, if you reach Elysium, and I very much doubt you will, tell him how sorry I am. You wish to express guilt for your part in the shutdown? On the contrary, I want you to tell him how sorry I am I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to see him see his empire fall to pieces. I would have liked that very much. You will save the Empire, Tetsuo. You will not. I was right in predicting that the Omnis would shut down. I will be right about this too. End of transmission, sir. Did we shoot him, or did he kill himself? I wasn't really sure about that. Well, I had my doubts he'd pull it off, but here we are. Another Imperial army slain. Kudos, Admiral. And now we know who shut down the machines and how they did it. General Vivar of House Kosh Buendia turned them off, accessing the Master Node terminal. If we can find Vivar in the Kosh cluster, there's a chance we can find the Master Node and reactivate the Omnis. There's hope yet in all this darkness. Indeed there is. What do you know about House Kosh Buendia? House Kosh Buendia is arguably the most powerful house other than Telos, Admiral. Like the Akis, in addition to building their fortune from Omni-based endeavors, they're also operated in the cracks of Imperial law, and quite successfully. Doing what exactly? Weapons and drug manufacturing, Admiral. You've heard of Special H, no? House Kosh Buendia had the market pretty much cornered in those respects. Whereas the Akis were interested in genetic modifications, the Koshes prefer mechanical or metallic alterations to aid them in fighting or in business. They're known for having tremendous pride in their tech and the soundness of their battleships, such pride frequently bordering on arrogance. What can you tell me about Special H? Special H, short for Special Human, was a drug invented by House Kosh Buendia's Omnis, Admiral, to make humans feel better about not being, needed anymore in an empire that revolves around advanced machines. Special H is said to be so addictive that if you take any children you might have in the future will be born addicted themselves. Let's try to recall an emotionally linked memory. Maybe now that I know I have a wife. If only I could remember something. What are you doing, Admiral? Trying to remember my wife. How I died. Anything. And please, spare me your speech on how I must be patient because my emotional memories will return. I'm growing tired of that Kaliban, and so is the rest of the crew for that matter. I know it's difficult, but the important thing here is to remember the Empire and our mission to save it. We can't lose sight of that, Admiral. All emotions, everything must come second to that. Do you understand? They don't matter is what you're saying. With the Empire in the condition it's in? No, they don't. Remind me of what we learned about Rebecca in Cluster Kaliban. We learned blah blah blah. Rebecca had she was a pilot for Hastelos. She, the original UN Admiral Conco, were extremely close. Yes, so basically it's stuff that we already learned in the past. Don't ask you questions about this. Good. I don't think it's healthy to examine the past. One should always be looking towards the future. Yeah, you don't want me to remember this. There's something that you do not want me to remember, and it's something I am capable of remembering since you're always quizzing me about my memories. Have you told me everything that you know, machine? Of course, Admiral. Why would you ask me that? Others seem to know something about me, or the original me, how I died, the fact that I had a wife, but not you. Aren't you supposed to be the smartest machine in existence? You forget. Oberon cut me and the other Kalibans off from the rest of the Empire. We aren't up to date on all the gossip concerning Ellys Idaho. Remind me about the Master Node Terminal. Like Tetsuo said, it was built at the dawn of the Empire, most likely somewhere not far from Elysium. It monitors locations of all OMNIs throughout the Empire and full net traffic, among other things. If one could reach the Master Node Terminal, one could alter it to provide their house with insurmountable advantages leading to total control of the Empire. Yes. We literally just learned this. Something. Did you know about the Master Control? Yes. Why didn't you say anything? I wasn't sure that it played a role in the shutdown. I know now that it did. I also know now that this is how someone, seemingly this General Vivar character, managed to shut down all the OMNIs that were connected to the Foldnet, but not Kalibans, because we weren't. And do you know where the Master Node Terminal is? I do not precisely, but it makes sense, as Tetsuo said, that Oberon would have built it around Elysium to be near it. What do you want to know now? Do now, Admiral. Let's continue on. Come on, machine, let's push on. We have some cautious to look into. Yes, and something tells me they won't be thrilled to see us. That was a really good fight. Like, we ended up, I think because Aki's ended up being quite easy to fight, in the sense that their fighting style is directly opposed by my turtle style. Like, if I was like spreading out and attacking everywhere, well, it's the fact that they didn't have battleship weapons. The fact that they didn't have a single damaging battleship weapons means that I could turtle like crazy. So it took a little bit of a while, and by the end of it I had the piercer laser that was doing really good damage against the thing. I was really happy in that case that I didn't exchange it for the execution laser, because we won off the back of, because we could turtle so well with 4 squadrons, like with the 3 frontline squadrons and the longbow in the back plinking, we didn't need the piercer laser to deal damage to squadrons, especially with nuke and the sub-zero beam. We could just basically destroy the entirety of the hull with piercer lasers and that jump fighter wing, which was really helpful. Anyway, we'll see what we will return to the main menu. We will see what the ship can do, and then we'll call the episode there. So now, chapter 4, Through the Looking Glass. I mean, we're doing really quite well. Can you go back in the past? I don't know. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Anyway, if I go to new run, we will pull you out. Yep. Not to put any pressure on you, but our new is starting to run a little low. Okay. Maybe that's built in. Anyway, so what is a Geno class? Geno class comes in with a space bender, 3 ghost fighters Mark 1. It can carry up to 3 weapons. It comes in with only 1 hull bar, as opposed to 2. Can only get 1 point of hardened hull, so that's iffy. Comes already with max fuel scavenging and new. I'm not overly displeased by this hull. Like I said, I want to try finishing off the entire campaign as the Excelsior for plot reasons, say. But I do like this, like more so than the Chaos and the Jericho. I actually quite like this. A, because I really like stealth ships. Like the Wraith fighters are really good. They might be my favorite fighter. Like that prototype with the shield was really good, but that Wraith fighter was perfect. Wraith fighters are really nice. It's because they have the EMP blast. A, because they stealth up quick. They stealth up in 7 seconds. B, with this thing they start up stealth and they move super fast while stealthed. They're already fast as it is. They get an additional speed boost. I didn't actually check if the speed boost was stacking. If someone wants to go back and... Because I'm going to forget. I do it myself, but I'm going to forget. If someone wants to go back and basically pause while I'm mousing over any fighter wing and see if that's actually increased their speed, it would be interesting to find out if that changes anything. But, you know what? I'm genuinely happy about this. This is actually... it looks cool as well. Like, I do like the visual design of Aki-sung spaceships. Looks cool. Anyway, that's this for now, folks. I will catch you all next time. We do with Chapter 4. See you then. Bye-bye.